Do you need to spicing up a bit your Tabasco holder? In today's How to Slice, you're going to be checking out some awesome Tabasco holders. So let's take a look. So this is the Viper Tabasco holder. As you can see, this beautiful snake is going to hold your Tabasco and will look really nice in your dinner table. Let's see the best print settings to print this model. So first off, as you can see, I just opened up the model in Prusa Slicer, but you can use the slicer you prefer. As you can see, the head is detached from the body. This will make sure that you do not need any supports to print this model. So you can just print them individually and glue them together after print. So let's see the best print settings to print this model. Over here in layer height, you can be reducing the layer height to 0.18 millimeters just to get a better quality print. But if you may prefer and want to print quicker, you can leave it at 0.2. As for perimeters, we can leave it at 3 perimeters, wall perimeters. Let's go to infill. Over here in infill, you can be increasing to 15% just to get a more solid print. As for fill pattern, you can leave it at a gyroid. Okay, so as you can see over here in skirt and brim, we do not need any brim. Brim is usually used to get a better surface contact area to the build plate. As you can see, it's got a really good surface area contact over here, and the snake head too. So we do not need to add any brim to this project. As for support material, we do not need any support material. As I said, the head, it's not glued. It's not printed in place over here, just to make sure that we do not need any support. So these regions right here, your printer can print perfectly fine. This is straight up, so it does not need any support region. And this region right here, this angle, it's at an angle that your printer can print, so you do not need to select any support. As for speed, you do not have to reduce the printing speed. As you can see, this tall part right here, it's not critical. It can print perfectly fine, so you do not have to reduce the standard print speed that comes with your printer. I would recommend you to print this model in a nice filament you may have, in a green or red filament. It will look really nice. So this print is gonna turn out really good. You can be gluing both of these parts right here after print with some preferred glue to print, to glue PLA, or feel free to use the glue you may want. So let's slice to see how the project is gonna turn out. So as you can see, it's gonna turn into a really nice print. It's gonna do a skirt over here just to clean up the nozzle, and it's gonna print perfectly fine. As you can see, if you change right here from feature type to actually not fan speed, you can see that the speed is gonna vary depending on where you're printing. So as you can see in the tail, as it's a tall and tiny print, it's gonna reduce the speed to around 55 millimeters a second in this region right here. This is always really nice to take a look, because sometimes it's nice to change some parameters. In this case, you can leave as it is. So it's gonna take 13 hours to print, and it's gonna take 117 grams of filament. So the model is ready to print. Make sure you check all of our models in stlflix.com, and happy printing to all of you.
I hope you guys enjoy it. Those slicing videos are an initiative from STL Academy, which is the educational project from STL Flix. So if you guys want to learn more about 3D printing, you could check our description and look at STL Academy courses. And don't forget, see you guys at the next slicing.